So one of the questions that I get asked here at the school when the students start the artificial part of the course is, why are we hand filing? I didn't know that people use the hand file. Why are we not using a drill? So the first thing, it's not a drill, it's an electric file. You're not drilling into anyone's nails. Second, there's more than one way to perform services in this industry. No one should throw salt on anyone's procedures because that's what this industry is. You get in it, you learn the procedures, and you make it your own. So when it comes to e-filing versus hand filing, a lot of clients only know e-filing because of what the discount salons offer. So when the students come in and they've never done nails, they've only gotten their nails done, that's all they know. So when they see that we are hand filing, they say, well, are we going to learn the e-file? Well, that's advanced technique. So we start off here at Beyond Basic Nail Academy with hand filing because that was the traditional way to perform services for nail techs. As the industry evolved, they started introducing more and more tools to help us with procedures, to minimize the things that associate us with injuries to our wrists and our hands. And e-filing was one of them. But that doesn't discredit the person who uses a hand file. A hand file is still a reputable way to perform your procedures. So when we teach hand filing, we teach the proper preparation using a hand file to etch with. With the finishing and contouring, we teach the proper way to contour a nail so that it looks amazing. Now, that's not anything against those who use an e-file. Those individuals chose that particular tool to help them through with processes. I just look at it as long as the individual is trained and certified possibly in the use of the tool and uses the correct bits on the procedure, there's no issue with it. The trouble comes when a person isn't trained, hasn't taken a class, or hasn't gotten any instruction on the proper way to use it. That's when you have the clients that come in, they don't want acrylic or artificial nails anymore because of the improper way the file was used on them. Now, licensed nail techs always make sure they take the time to learn their craft, to take classes, to advance their skills so that they are always giving you the best service possible. That's why when you can tell the difference between someone who actually loves to do this and cares and wants to make sure their clients get everything they need, as opposed to someone who's moving you through a revolving door. Half the place isn't licensed, half the place may be licensed, and no one's had the proper training. So hand filing isn't a bad thing when people come in. So there are a lot of nail techs who use an e-file. As long as you're trained in it, you're using it the correct way, there's no reason a tech shouldn't use an e-file. There's also no reason a tech shouldn't be able to hand file. It doesn't change, in most cases, it doesn't change the procedure time for a hand file to a e-file. What changes the procedure time is how you actually lay your product. If your product is laid as smooth as possible, all those steps can be possibly eliminated. There's nail techs out here doing amazing jobs with acrylic. They're laying this acrylic, they're laying this gel to the point where maybe they just have to buff as a finishing process within the procedure. That's amazing. So when the clients come in, it's okay if you hand file. It's okay if you e-file. Just make sure that through either one, you're doing it the correct way. You're not taking anyone's cuticles off in the process by filing on skin. Sanitation is very important. You have to make sure you're sanitizing everything that you use when you use it, if it's not disposable. That's what separates us as a licensed nail technicians from the discount salons that don't have licensed nail technicians. We know the proper ways to keep our clients in great health with the correct procedures. So for those who are in school, Soak up all the basic information, the core information that you need from your school, from your teachers, from the instructors. Take that, make that the best it can be, and then you go and you get the advanced knowledge. You get the e-filing certifications. You learn about pink and white acrylic application. You know, you learn about mixing acrylic powders and the different things that you can do with acrylic. You learn about 3D nail art and all that it encompasses. But when you're in school, our job is to make sure that all of the core things that we do as nail technicians, from procedures to scheduling to business, that's what we're teaching you. That's what you want to make sure you soak up and learn. After you get that, you sit for your state board, you get licensed, you start to network with nail techs. Go sit with the nail tech who uses an e-file if you want to use one. Learn the correct way to hold your hand to position the file when you're using it. Network with individuals who lay their acrylic in record time. Get with those individuals and ask the questions. Watch the procedures. That's what you do when you're licensed. You don't stop the education. And us seasoned nail techs, we have to make sure that we're available for the new nail techs and that we're available for the seasoned nail techs. This industry is hard enough to stay into. We shouldn't drop the ball on putting our arms around each other, because you will not take money out of someone's pocket by offering them help and information. That's what we're here for. So students, soon to be students, get in those schools, learn that information, learn the proper way to do procedures, learn the proper way about sanitation. Soak up all the knowledge you can while you're in school to pass those state board exams. And then get out there and branch out. Get into a salon where there's multiple people around, where you can get the experience, network with other nail techs. Stay in touch with your schools. We are here as a resource. We're always going to be here to help you through whatever you need help with. So use us and keep us as a resource, and make this career what it should be. Don't give people the opportunity to discredit what you do as your career, because it is a career for us and we do earn a living off of it. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at beyondbasicnailacademy@gmail.com. We also have the Beyond Basic Nail Academy Facebook page, and you can follow us at Beyond Basic Nail on Instagram. Have a great day.